about being delivered via what you call UFOs, while the destruction of this enslavement land. Woe to you that build a town off bloodshed and iniquity. See, you may not believe us, but soon you're going to have to see it to believe it. And by then it'll be too late. All right? Because a lot of people don't believe what we're saying, but what we're saying is on the news. What we're saying is being shown forth. It ain't a secret of a rumors of war. It ain't secrets of the dollar collapsing. It ain't a secret of mandatory marketing, you know? This is all taking place. The image is speaking louder than ever. The image before the mark. You're getting, with you taking this part of this image, you're getting the grievous source. Yep. So the mark is coming. Just like how a mark is nothing more than a brand. Did you know they branded us? They're going to brand you again. All right? We're not sheeple, we're the Lord's sheep. It's a difference. The elect is Yahweh's sheep. 2/3 of the sheeple for Esau. Right.
This book is 2 Andrews 15, verse 10 to verse 11. And it says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. Yep. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite, and that mighty hand and stretched out arm is what? Deliverance, the chariots, and smite Egypt.
Yeah, because why did Yahweh come? He came to be a savior and a deliverer. All right, here it is, we're under grace. Esau's not killing us and judging us for breaking the Lord's laws. He's judging us for breaking his laws, per se, his way of life. So Yahweh is going to have to come back and deliver us from Esau. You know? Because shit, even the Romans let us be Israelites. Right. You know?
And it says...
Shit, even the Romans saved Paul. You know that?
From Jake.
From Jake.
Yes.
So now we need Yahweh to save us from Jake and the centurions.
And it says, 2 Andrews 15 and verse 11, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof.
This is why you're seeing everything go on in America. All right? This is why you're seeing this society crumble. The division at an all-time high. The wars and rumors of wars taking place.
The droughts, the famines, the wildfires, the food shortage.
Right. The signs. All the signs leading to the second coming. All right?
Like that movie with Mel Gibson. It was called what? Signs.
Right.
It had what? So-called aliens.
Signs.
You know?
Which alien just means foreigner.
Okay.
We are aliens at once to our commonwealth. All right? A stranger.
I got it. St. Matthew 24 and verse, I'm going to start at 29 and go to 31. It says, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light.
I believe there's a something moon August 22nd, which actually that's tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'll look it up while you're reading.
And it says, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. And then shall appear the son of the son, it's like it, verse 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. And they shall, and that's right, that's why it says, what's that, Rev 1 and 7? It says people got, like, basically, they're going to wail.
Yeah,
all and have heart attacks like that.
I was going to back you up. All the tribes shall mourn.
Yeah, right here. This is tomorrow. So as we're out here today, tomorrow says, how to see the rare August blue moon. Can we get Joel too? The signs in heaven. How to see the rare August blue moon that will illuminate the sky this weekend. Okay? So you got a blue moon that's coming up. It says, and guess when the last blue moon came? Our last blue moon came on the night of Halloween.
Oh, wow.
So the last blue moon was on a satanic day. All right? And now we got a new blue moon coming. You read that real quick?
Yeah, this is the one that Acts is the same thing.
Yeah.
This is Acts chapter 2 and verse 18. And on my servants, on my handmaidens, I will pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. Verse 19. And I will shew wonders in the heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before that great and notable day of the Lord cometh. Yeah. So, and also another thing, these wildfires, And they're not just over there on the West Coast. They're not just over there in California. All right, different parts of Oregon. They're all over the world. They're all the way in Russia, Siberia. They're in Greece, different parts of Europe. They're in South America, the Amazon, the lungs of the earth. They're in Africa. And what these fires on the West Coast are doing, the smoke from that is causing the sun to turn red. Like remember we went to Wagner's that night? That could have been from the wildfires, man.
Oh, we just saw the red sun.
Oh yeah, yep.
Sun and the moon.
We got a pictures of it. Real quick, it's the term "once in a blue moon" is a common expression that has been used for a long time, which means not very often. Like what's not very often is our deliverance. Because when you look in the term blue moon, it says, what does blue mean spiritually? Blue represents both the sky and the sea and is associated with open spaces, freedom. So this blue moon is representing the freedom coming for us. It says freedom, intuition, imagination, inspiration. All right?
Inspiration, inspired, breathe in.
And look, it says blue also represents trust, loyalty, wisdom, stability, faith, heaven, and intelligence.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Going back to inspiration, meaning what? That breath.
Yep. And you read it, the signs? See? So, there's a lot taking place right now. And guess what? Nat Turner waited for the eclipse to take place for his insurrection.
Back in that between 4 and 30, and it says, "And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven."
Yep, the ships. The ships coming from heaven. And you know who had a ship in the sky? Peter Pan. Yeah. And who were they with? The lost boys. The lost sheep. Can we get that? Matthew 15 and 24. The lost sheep of Israel. Peter Pan. That's all us. His name was what? Peter. The house. That's us. Captain Hook, Esau. The alligator. That was us, man. He coming to get Wendy, Israel.
Matthew 15 and verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Yeah, the lost boys. Wasn't that Peter? Peter, King David, just like in that movie. They know. They make movies about scriptures for us. All right?
On top of that, Peter Pan, I don't think he got old either.
Nope.
No.
He was in the dew
of his youth.
Dew of his youth. Yeah. A little more.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, verse 31 is the point. It says, and he shall send his angels with the great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds and from one end of heaven to the other. And this right here is in red letters.
Yeah.
The verse we have shot, man.
And I'm thinking about Exodus 21 and 16. Now imagine if prophecy was the setup being back then. The Lord would have waged war on all America.
Got one, bro?
Got one.
All right, let's get a couple more.
This is Acts chapter 1 and verse 9. And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received them out of their sight. And while they looked steadfastly toward heaven as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel.
Just like two men stood at one end of Yahushai when he was in the sepulchre for 3 days.
Which also said, ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahushai, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall so come in like manner as you have seen them go into heaven.
Hey, so as Yahushai was standing there and took in, that's how we're going to be. We're going to be standing there, and Lord's will, we'll be taken up, and people are going to watch. Remember, it says they show Wisdom of Solomon 5?
Got it right here.
Oh, yeah, let's start from the top.
This book of Wisdom of Solomon 5 and verse 1. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness.
Hey, right now, are we not standing in great boldness? We're standing in boldness in the Lord, not in carnality. Like we said earlier, there's a couple Edomites walk by. Hey, fuck you.
Right.
Fuck you, Ronnie. You know what I mean? We just chilling. Because why? We have peace. Yahushai said, I will leave my peace unto you. And that's a prayer you can pray for. Babu Kasha, Babu Kasha, Babu Kasha, Shalak, Yahushai, Shalawam, Al-Awathya. Please, please, please send Yahushai's peace on me. Keep going.
And it says, in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him,
Yep.
and made no account of his labors.
Right.
when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
Yep.
Just like the movie with Will Smith. What's that called again?
Hancock?
Now the other one with the chariot. Independence Day.
Oh.
94.
And just like Quiet Place 2.
Yep.
Watch Quiet Place 2. I speak not of commandment. I highly recommend for you brothers, man. Watch Quiet Place 2. It's showing you Rev 1 and 7. It's showing you the newly created creatures. It's showing you spirits created for vengeance.
Time of trouble such as
Never before.
Yeah.
And I want to say this too. The curses that were put upon us when you read in Deuteronomy 28 are going to befall Esau. The curses of the evil eye.
we went over today.
Yep.
All these curses gonna be put on your ass.
Yep. So it's going to be like if you had a hat, it was like, dude.
Right.
You know, if you want to get that in Jeremiah, those that drunk of the cup, you know? And then you're going to see spaceships and hope that you could get on one. Or just hope that it blocks the sun for a minute from your sunburned skin.
Yeah.
And this is all you got to, Galatians, you got to reap what you sow.
You gonna read this cut, man.
You got to reap what you sow, man.
You gotta pay what you owe.
You got to pay what you owe. And you got to pay like you weigh, too.
A lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And it says, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
Like when that mad scientist was amazed at Hulk when he turned in his laboratory, you know?
Oh, yep. It says, so far beyond all that they looked for,
Yep.
and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves.
Yeah, Jake gonna be in the midst of that too.
Oh, yeah, most
The
definitely.
black woman, the house niggas, all right? The ones that forsook the Lord and said the black woman is God, you know? Or the universe.
Scoffers.
Yep. They're gonna be a part of it too.
It says, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision.
Yeah, look what happened to Polite, who you looked at as God on earth. Look what happened to him.
Well, look what he did to his God.
Yep. Yep. Desecrated it.
It says, in derision, in a proverb of reproach.
Yep. Proverb of a reproach. Come here, nigga. I got a $500 reward for an escaped slave. He goes by Aaron or Ape. Ape. But now you call yourself a guerrilla Hebrew.
Yeah. The
Might have
irony.
been him.
The irony.
He said he was all big and abnormal. Right. Keep going.
Verse 4. We fools, right?
Mm.
In that day, you are going to be fools.
Mm.
You know, we fool, and that's why it says, basically, we're going to laugh at your calamity. You know, won't you that laugh now because in the long run, you're going to cry. You know? It says we fools accounted his life madness.
Right now, well, we look mad. What are you guys doing out here? What the hell are you doing? What are you doing? Or your people, your friends, your parents, ex-loved ones, you know, ex-girlfriends? You're crazy. You crazy for thinking like that. No, your ass is crazy.
Right.
You got America's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
That's Rick James. America's a hell of a drug that our people are ODing on. They're either dying to get it or dying from it. But either way, it's in their grasp and they're misabusing it. All right, it says use America. Don't abuse it.
It says, we fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lives among the saints?
And who's the saints? Israel. Gather them together unto me that have made a covenant by sacrifice. You know? This is the ship we're waiting for. All right? We're waiting for the ship with Captain Yahushai.
The fathership.
The water. We're not waiting on the steamship. We're waiting on the fathership. Was that it, brother?
That was it, man.
Okay, then he's got this, and we can end it on that. I'm sorry, what'd you say, brother?
Swing low, sweet
There,
chariot.
swing low, sweet chariot. You know?
Jeremiah 49 and verse 12. For thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken.
Yeah, because you got it.
Who was that? Israel. You know?
You got it, bro.
Because it's that Zechariah says that Esau for their affliction. Like, even though he went off, but you made it even worse. You know, like Esau, he took it to the next damn level, man.
Well, there's laws like you can hang someone, but you're supposed to take them down before sundown. But what he would do is leave them up for days or weeks on end as a sign to other jakes. So he would mentally F you up, man. The captivity was physical, but it was also mental. All right? It was mental. What a sicko, right?
The term effort, man.
Yep. Yep.
Put a bag over a man's head and have him sleep with his own parents.
Yep. Yep.
For thus said the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken, and art thou he that shall go together unpunished?
Right.
Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
There you go. You shall drink of this cup, man.
Dregs thereof too.
Yep. You have to drink of this. You got it.
A little more. Let's check this out. He said, for I have sworn by myself, said the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolation.
Woo! This is Basra. This is Basra. Nathaniel Rochester is a citizen in Basra. All right? This is Basra. Who is he that cometh from Basra and dyed garments? Yahweh Shai. So while Jake was looking for, that ship, you're supposed to be looking for the ship of Yahweh Shai, the Father ship.
It says, for I have sworn by myself, said Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, that Basra shall become a desolation,
Yep.
a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. Just like Glenn's
Gunn's house, a perpetual waste.
the omen.
Yep, that's an omen. The same spot that came about on the same land and was burned down. So this is what this is showing you, what's to come to this place. Deliverance is coming, but it ain't going to be to Canada. We're going to go back to our homeland. All right, we do have a homeland. The mother of all, that's Israel. And we are the Israelites. We are the people of the book. And you know why a lot of people don't get on Esau? Amos 3 and 7, because the Most High gives his secrets to the servants, the prophets, because the only way you can really rebuke Esau is with the Bible. You can't rebuke him according to his law. You know what I mean? There's ways you got to live by and act in. You can be an asshole, but as long as you stop at a stop sign, you ain't getting in trouble. But there's ways in the Bible of how he talks, acts, thinks, speaks, and lives that is against his holy scriptures, man. You brothers got anything else? So Lord's will, you brothers and few sisters, you were edified and moved through the Spirit as we were. And we just want to say, Call Halah,
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakakodash.
Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. And peace and salutations to the Lord's elect and the Lord's elect alone. Shalom.
Shalom.